It's just $5. That's what you tell yourself. $5 for a coffee, $5 for a moment of comfort before the day starts. It feels small. It feels harmless. It feels earned. But here's the strange part. Saving money feels hard, really hard. Yet spending $5 feels effortless. So why does something so small happen so often? Every morning, without thinking, you make a choice. Not between coffee brands, not between hot or iced, but between present comfort and future flexibility. And most of the time, you don't even realize you're choosing. Stay with me, because this video isn't about Starbucks. It's about how small, unnoticed habits quietly shape your financial life.
Coffee doesn't feel like money leaving your account. It feels like a routine. You wake up tired, you check your phone, you already feel behind. Somewhere between getting dressed and starting work, coffee becomes non-negotiable. Not because you're addicted, not because you're irresponsible, but because coffee gives you something important: relief. It's warm, it's familiar, sometimes it's the only calm moment in your day. So when someone says you should save that money instead, it doesn't feel like advice. It feels like they're saying, stop enjoying your life. And that's why these conversations fail. Because coffee isn't a luxury in your mind. It's emotional maintenance. It helps you function. It helps you cope. It helps you feel human. And anything that helps you survive a busy, exhausting life never feels optional.
Here's something most people don't realize. Your brain doesn't track money logically. It tracks money emotionally. Big purchases trigger fear. You pause, you compare, you hesitate. But small purchases, they slip right through. $5 doesn't activate stress. It doesn't activate loss. It doesn't activate responsibility. Your brain labels it as too small to matter. And that's exactly the problem. Because just $5 doesn't happen once. It happens every morning, every lunch break, every stressful day, every moment you feel like you deserve something nice. And slowly, without drama, those small decisions stack. Not enough to feel guilty, not enough to feel broke, just enough to feel confused at the end of the month. You look at your account and think, I make money, so why do I feel stuck?
This is the part nobody talks about. Most young adults aren't bad with money. They're just tired. Tired of working, tired of pressure, tired of feeling like life keeps getting more expensive. So they spend on comfort. Not because they want to flex, not because they're careless, but because comfort feels like control. Coffee, food delivery, subscriptions, small upgrades, none of these ruin your finances on their own, but together they quietly decide your reality. You don't feel broke, you just feel tight. You don't feel irresponsible, you just feel like there's never enough room to breathe. And the most frustrating part, you don't know what to cut, because everything feels small, everything feels deserved, everything feels necessary. So let's be clear. This was never about Starbucks. It's not about quitting coffee, and it's definitely not about guilt. It's about awareness. The real choice isn't saving money or coffee. The real choice is automatic habits or intentional ones. Not every coffee needs to go. Not every comfort needs to disappear. But some habits deserve a second look. Next time you're standing in line, don't ask, should I buy this? Ask something more powerful. Am I choosing this? Or am I just repeating it? Because small habits shape big outcomes, and once you start noticing them, you don't feel restricted, you feel in control. If this felt a little too familiar, you're not alone, and if you want more calm, honest conversations about everyday money, no hype, no shame, just clarity, subscribe to the channel, because financial freedom doesn't start with big sacrifices. It starts with noticing the small things.